in November, which means that we're probably like week 44 or something like that. There's 52 weeks, there's like 4 of them in September, so 48, 46 maybe? Probably. And then I don't have a lot of time left. So let's do what I can with the time that I have left. It's been a pretty good week, mostly. I did some stuff. I didn't do as much as I need to do to fit my planning and my deadlines, but I did do stuff. So yay! On Saturday I went to the thrift store because I wanted to. I needed to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I went to the thrift store. I'm going to go with my Mahjong friends on next Saturday. Hopefully, if I manage to be awake during the day, then. I'm not sure about that, but I'm gonna try. At that point, I'm going to bed around 4 AM. So either I go earlier and earlier, which is not something that I've been proven to be good at, or I drastically shift later and later, but I have to like go full around the clock almost to be able to be awake during the day so I can go there and spend the day outside with people. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna try earlier because in the end it's probably going to be more easy. I would like also to be awake on Monday afternoon because I have Tao then and I'd like to go. So it will probably be smarter to go earlier. So tomorrow getting up around, I don't know, 3 PM and then 2 PM and then 1 PM and then until I'm awake all day. So it's doable. That means 1 PM on Monday, which is totally doable because Tao only starts at 2, so I only need to get there at 2. And then Mahjong on Friday is at 2 PM again. And then I can probably get away with waking up at 10 AM for Saturday. So it's totally doable and I'm gonna try to do that. So I went to the thrift store on Saturday and fuck, I put some slime there. Anyway, I went to the thrift store, I did some laundry, I washed my fridge because I spilled some egg white and frankly it was just disgusting and it needed a lot of cleaning, and I did the dishes again. I just had a lot of cleaning to do this past 2 weeks because just it's been quite a mess and it needed deep cleaning everywhere, and now I still have to do the dishes again, which is very annoying, and I didn't do it and it's almost 4 AM again, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So the yogurt I can only do the day after that, which sucks of course, but yeah. Anyway, so I did some domestic stuff because I need to function. On Sunday I crocheted. I did some trial and errors and mostly errors on my bat shawl, and I just started again and I gave up. So I was tired and I had to restart completely again. So I stopped for the night and I haven't picked it up yet because I started another project in the meantime, something that is way quicker and is a gift for a friend. And I'm not going to say it because I'm pretty sure that friend watches those videos, so I'm not gonna show them because I want it to be a surprise. So yeah, I'm crocheting that thing for them, so that's fun. And on Sunday I also wrote. I wrote one fic that is not an advent fic, but it's still something, and I posted it. It was fluffy, so it got a lot of views and a lot of kudos. It was nice. It gave me the validation to go on for another week, you know. It just helps a lot. So I wrote it. It was the first time I wrote in November, so that's a late start on November, but it's a start. So yeah, and I also rested a lot because it was Sunday. It was just tired. Okay. On Monday I went to the tarot club. My friend was not there, so I was a little pissed. So the other friend that I had there is a jester. He jokes about everything all the time, and I like him for it, but he also says everything with a straight face, so you never know what he feels for real, if he's serious or not. And at some point he didn't know, not a bit, but just I told him I was excited about Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Argentina getting married because they're exciting, and I'm happy for them and happy for everything that it represents. And he was like, yeah, I don't care about that. No, he didn't care. Say I didn't care about that. It's not my jam or something like that. More in a way of, yeah, they shouldn't be allowed to do that, and it just broke me. So then, since that moment was not the right moment for that kind of discussion, I just shut up and kept playing, and the atmosphere after that was kind of cold, and most of the rest of the table was kind of confused about why I was so shut off after that, but I just didn't have it in me to be playful and excited again, because it's like the only person there that I actually like. So it was a big hit, and I think I was more ready to jump to the conclusion that it was indeed an homophobic assault because of the transphobe comments from my Imagine friend. And so yeah, I kind of broke down emotionally. But at the end of the session, I went to him and I was like, "Do you really mean it?" And I was ready to have a real conversation about homophobia and what that means. And he was like, "Oh no, I really don't care." So yeah, it was just a joke, and I should probably have not reacted that badly to it, but I was a little tired and a little sensitive, so that's what happened. I'll try to be more critical of it next time and remind myself that I like him for a good reason, and that it's probably just joking whenever he does something like that. I still like him a lot, and I know that I do because he likes me too, so he likes all of me, including the queerness and all of these things. So I'm gonna try to keep that in mind for next time. I also made some bread. So I made some white bread with mix that is like €7. It's pretty expensive, but you get some bamboo fibers in it, so it really mimics bread flour pretty well. It was still more batter than a dough, but it's worked out pretty well. And I used a loaf because it's just too liquid to just be used without anything. So I put it in a loaf and I put some cheese on it to make a cheese crust, so it looked a bit like the little bread. So it does taste pretty nice. It's a bit sour, so it's interesting. A bit acidic, which is good for bread usually. It's just not my jam all that much, but I can adapt. And the cheese crust was a nice compliment, so overall it was a good experience. Truth is, I'm gonna need it because I want to experiment on it and have a lot of bread and eat my own bread, but that flour is pretty expensive, so I'm gonna have my neighbor buy it because I just don't have that kind of money. On Tuesday, I had a fucking marathon. I went to pick up packages, and once again my mailman just fucking sucks. He doesn't realize that my name is on my ring bell and that it just needs to find my ring bell that is not in the obvious place. It's nothing, it's just she that just startled me. Anyway, so I was worried that that package went back to Germany because that's where it came from, so I was really pissed and I kinda drove all around town trying to find it. I was pretty pissed, so hopefully they will leave a note to the mailman to learn to do his fucking job. That would be nice. And then since I got a yarn for the birthday, for the Christmas gift project, I started it that night. On Wednesday, I went to the vet to take for vaccines. I crocheted some more. I filmed the bullet journal, so I didn't film any of the art because I didn't finish the sketch. I didn't finish the art at all. But the skeleton of it is done and it's functional, so that's the most important part. So it's not exactly pretty, but it's functional, and I appreciate that. And I did some laundry. Yesterday I went to the swimming pool. That was fun. I try not to force too much on it because I know my body and I know that if I force too much I'm not gonna be able to use my body for a week and I can't afford that. So I tried to go slowly, but I did manage to try out the monofin. Fuck me, that was amazing. That was the best feeling ever. It was like I was born for this. It was amazing. It was everything I wanted. The only problem is that I really need to learn how to control my breath more because I had to get out of the water every 2 fucking seconds to breathe just because I was freaking out and I needed to breathe, and it just ruined a bit the experience. So I need to work out on my breath holding capacity. So I'm gonna try to download the app again and make some exercise again, and maybe try to find a way to do cardio without straining my muscles, which would be nice. We'll see how that happens. So yeah, I finished the first half of my crochet project. Yesterday. The problem is now that the other half I need to film it, and I'm dreading it because usually crochet things are stuff that I do mindlessly watching something. It was really nice not having to care about what it looks like and how to film it and all. And I know that if I want to have more shorts I need to do stuff with my crochet, so I wanted to film a short for the bat shawl, and I wanted to film a short for this one too, because that's good content to post and all, but it's just, I just don't want to do it. I'm just dreading it, so that's fun. So I did that, watching Drop Dead Diva, and I did some laundry more. I did a lot of laundry yesterday. And today I did some archery, and after the archery, while it was still sunny outside, because when I finished it was already night, so I was shooting in the night. It's fun, but it's a little dangerous. And when I started, my legs were killing me. which is not exactly surprising because I was mermaiding yesterday and that just killed my legs. It's okay. But standing for an hour for the archery just took the last nail in my coffin, so that was fun. But yeah, after that I took a bath for an hour, and the more I sat in the hot water, the worse it was. So I got out, I got down, I took some opium, I feel a little better. And I spent a lot of time cuddling because G wanted a lot of cuddling. So she just laid on my legs for hours on end and I couldn't do anything, so that was necessary cat time. But then once I managed to get her out of my lap, I wrote one of my advent fics. Whee! It was one that I didn't plan. Well, it's a couple that I planned before, but I didn't plan this story. I planned a very complicated long story. And to be honest, if I want to make all 24 fics, I just need quick, fluffy one-shots to post. So I had an idea like an hour ago and I just wrote a fluffy Christmas one-shot for them. So that's one done. I am going to try to write some more once I finish the vlog. I'm not going to write another fic. Why? Because I always struggle to write one shot on one day. It's never happening because my mind is always on one fic at a time. So I will not write a fic, but I will write an outline and do some planning on the other fics of the event, hopefully. I did not do the dishes. Maybe if I don't manage to write, I will do the dishes instead. But that's what happened today. Next week, since the bullet journal is finally over, my mind is more free. It's like it was necessary because it was a mess to organize everything. But now that it's done, I can probably try to paint upstairs. That would be nice. At least one of the two walls remaining. That would be really nice because I just want it to happen. And I want to finish the gift for my friend, so I can send it and be sure that it's there before Christmas. That would be nice. I have to film it, so we'll see how that happens. Do the pumpkin puree would be nice too. And write. It's NaNoWriMo, I really need to write. So yeah, that's kind of the plan for this week. Would be nice also to do the Winnie pot, the honey pot for Winnie, and embroider the green cushions. So that's kind of the goal. The rest is a lot less important. I want to go back to the swimming pool on Tuesday or Thursday again at the night. I like it when it's night because there are a lot less people and they're not children, which is always nice. And yeah, I just like it. I'm more of a nocturnal person anyway. So there. Finish the cards, just really not my priority right now. So if I do any of that next week, I'm really gonna be super happy with myself. I have 5 advent fics written down for now. We are November 11th. It is doable in theory. It's not gonna be easy, but it's doable to have the other 4/5 done by the end of November in time for the Advent. So we'll see you next week. See how that happens.